I'm just glad he's come back after the little wrist injury there, and he's right. Yeah. I mean, he's had games back-to-back home runs because I don't want to hear anybody say next year no home run derby for this man.
I play with all those guys. Alvin, Tartable, Griffey. And the thing about Junior Griffey was he stepped up to big moments like this. And when Julio said, I need to do something for the team, and then you heard Marco's comments, and he's the best player I've ever seen. I said the same thing. Griffey is 21. He's the best player I've ever seen at 21. And I'm seeing some similarities with him. Look, he's a big star already. Got the mic on him. I'm sure this would have happened with Griffey. He ends up not getting any hits in the All-Star game. But here's what happens when the All-Star game comes around, and you had never been there before. This guy was so relaxed, so composed, that I measure this and go, another Major League game will never make him nervous again. He's going to be just like, after going through all this stuff, the nervousness is gone, the concentration. And then the big show he put on in Home Run Derby, I know it's just BP, but there's a lot of folks watching, and this is a pretty cool thing. And yeah, he hurt his wrist doing it, but he put on a show.
And the wrist was hurt before, too.
And he's making a name for himself and his team, and you got to have star players that help rise those organizations. I remember Soto was with the Nationals. He came up and they won a World Series, and you can go on and on and on with all the young guys doing their thing. And today, the 3-run home run. But it's all about, for me, are you going to step up in big moments? It's great to have big, great numbers, but do you step up when your team needs you? And that's this kid, man. He is special beyond words, and he's a generational player. He just is.
I was so impressed by that home run today because, remember, that's John Gray on the mound, veteran pitcher, bases open, starts him with a couple of sliders off the plate, and you're thinking he's pitching around him, right? He was ready when Gray left that slider up in the zone. And it reminds me, talking to Bryce Harper, he said, I had to learn early in my career when I thought they were pitching around me to still be ready because you have to be ready for that mistake. The kid was ready for that mistake, jumped all over it. So he's got 92 Major League games. At this point in his career, his home runs and stolen bases, only 3 other guys have done it. Ellis Burks, Gary Redus, Barry Bonds. It's going back to the 80s now to have that combination, all center fielders, the power speed combination at 21, and the start he's off to. This guy is an elite player now. You said future superstar. He's a superstar right now.
Yeah, didn't play. I mean, after the All-Star breaks, they were swept by the Astros. Yeah. And then in yesterday's first game back, home run first at bat, by the way. Leadoff home run as well. That was a laser.
That's the special stuff. Yeah. When there's just that next level of player. He's at that next level.